Uno.
Yes. Welcome to In the Bonus, a hoop show for hoop heads. And I'm Elias Omar. Still, I'm still Elias Omar. We got my man Simba. We got ball player Luck, and of course Vic. And
1 2 1 2.
Word, man. We got a lot to do. We got to finish off this list. We got hoop streets as always, but I'm gonna pass it off to Vic to talk about these incredible sponsors.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Total Package Energy. We got Bats Footwear, and we have Redeem Vacations. Please check out their website. Support their goods. They are good for us. They should be good for you. Get back with us if you patronize them. Get back to us and let us know your experience. All right, y'all. Let's get into hoop streets. You know, the unique way that ball meets life. And without further ado, I'm glad we got Tom Cat in the building. Peace, Tom. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great. Feel much better than last week. Was under the weather a little bit.
Good, man. Glad to see you back here, man. We get Don in the building. We got Simba, everybody living right here tonight. And we are going to get to it right here with this one. Let's go. So we got the best dunkers. Which decade had the best dunkers? So we got the 90s, we got the 2000s, we got the 2010s, and then we got the 2020s. What say y'all? Which decade had the best dunkers? And let's try to be objective here. I know we love our old school and we love our new school. But let's try to be objective with this comparison. Anybody could jump on in.
Wherever Vince Carter is, and I'm being objective right now. I'm trying to find my glasses to see where he is.
They got him in there.
2000, bro.
Yeah,
wherever he is, that's the era. And I'm being humble right now.
You know what?
Or sit here and wax poetic about Dominique and Clyde and Jordan Dunks and Sean Kemp, but man, wherever Vince is at, brother, that's where I'm rolling.
I'm actually have to agree but disagree at the same time. I think Vince Carter is without a doubt the greatest in-game dunker of all time, greatest dunker of all time. Period. Let me say that.
Yeah.
But overall, in mass, I would have to say that the best dunkers were in the 90s.
Okay.
Overall.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because if you look at the names, obviously Jordan, obviously Dominique. You got Clyde up there. They got Sean Kemp up there.
Yeah.
Not a dunk contest type dunker, but an in-game poof it on your head type dunker. But then you got the other guys. You know what I'm saying? You got Spud Webb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The original little man, you know what I'm saying, shocking the world type. You know.
Quick story on Spud Webb. There's one highlight I've been searching for the life of me, bro, and I cannot find it. And I guess it will never show. But there was one time where Spud Webb grabbed a rebound. It was the Atlanta Hawks versus the Houston Rockets Twin Towers. He grabbed a rebound and he dotted down court. Now, you know Hakeem and Sampson were kind of fast for their height, right? So they were down court already. And Spud Webb came speeding down the court and he split between them. And by the time they turned around, he's now behind their backs at the rim, banging it. That was one of the best in-game dunks I ever saw, man. And they showed it on a commercial for a little while. They used to have this commercial where they used to sing, "One-on-one, I want to play that game tonight." And they showed it in there. But, dude, I could never find it.
Oh, Hall and Oates ass.
Yeah, you did that rendition. Like, you tried to speed through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you saw that, right?
Another thing too, though, is that like particularly with the dunk contest, all the iconic, you know what I'm saying, trademark dunks kind of were done at that in the '90s. You know what I mean? So like,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
you know, aside from Vince, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and you know, Zach Levine had some ill ones in the contest, as did
Oh,
Aaron Gordon.
he. Yeah, let me ask you guys a quick question. Now that you said his name, Zach, right?
Yeah.
Did Zach ever truly make that 360 from the free throw line? Did he make it? I seen him miss it, but did he ever make it in public?
I feel like he did. I might be wrong.
Okay, because I'm looking for when he made it because I seen him when he missed it, and I was like, oh my god, I've never seen anything like that before.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta look for that, man. I'm just fascinated with the idea that this man made a 360 from the free throw line. Crazy. I seen him attempt it though.
Yeah. Well, there's some great dunkers in each era, but
Yeah, yeah, McGrady, man. I mean,
Yeah.
that off the backboard thing, he he showed the league in the All Star game, and then even in a season game. I mean, and then came back in the All Star game and did it again, like an anniversary. I was like, yo,
yeah,
McGrady is nuts.
you
An
know, and
underrated dunker also is
He
Jason
is.
Richardson.
yeah,
Richardson, yeah, he is. You know why?
Jason Richardson was a powerhouse when he comes to his dunking, but he's very
He
underrated.
was.
Nobody talks about him really.
And he was a
yeah,
good player. He was actually good player, exciting, good player. You know what I mean? But I think honestly, he's like a rich man's Terrence Stansberry, meaning that Terrence Stansberry looked phenomenal in the dunk competition, 6'5" shooting guard, had a decent college career, but we all thought he was gonna blow and be an all-star, and we liked the way he looked on the court. But I think this guy Richardson is like a greater version of a Terrence Stansberry because he actually had decent numbers for some years.
yeah.
But he didn't pop that bubble and become like a superstar.
Yeah.
So I think that's why he's underrated.
Yeah. That era had some other guys. So you had like Nate, of course. Got to talk about Nate Robinson.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That
Um,
is a true fact. That's a true fact.
Not necessarily a dunk contest guy, but J.R. Smith got some clips, bro.
Boy, golly, dude. Yeah, he's something to watch.
Got
Man, I
some-
seen some clips of
Yeah.
him too. I used to love watching Denver just to see him get off, yo.
Yeah,
I thought he was gonna be
He
like,
did
and he
some. He
became a
did some
star.
crazy dunks in New York too, right? If I'm not
He
yeah, he
did.
mistaken,
did.
He did.
He
He
did.
did. He
he
did.
did some crazy windmills. Like I'm like, whoa,
6'4" doing that. Six foot
Yeah,
four.
yeah.
Exciting to watch. I love seeing small dudes, that could climb.
yeah,
And he had an attitude about him. He had a little big man mentality.
yeah.
He
I
was a
think that
problem.
the current era, the 20s,
Yeah.
yo, peace, dog. I think the
What's
current era,
going on,
the
brothers?
20s, man. I think it's because these
Peace,
cats
peace.
aren't in the cats that are in the dunk contest aren't the elite players. So
Mm,
we're not seeing
mm.
the best of what they can offer. Like obviously, John Morant is a freak of nature as far as dunking, but
Yeah.
we're not seeing
Yeah.
what he could really, really do. We're not seeing what Zion could really, really do in a contest setting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 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 They kind of, for all intents purposes, like honestly, who I feel could have probably have won a dunk contest, even though he's more of an in-game dunker. And I'm shocked his face is not on here, is LeBron James. I've always been curious
Yeah,
to see what he would do in a dunk competition
The
situation, but
only reason, like, let me highlight that, right? The only reason
Mhm.
why LeBron James did not go in a dunk contest, and I heard a lot of people talk about it, a lot of rumors. I don't know if it's true or not. Is because if he got into a dunk contest, everybody expected him to win. If he
Mm,
lost that dunk contest, then he would like feel some type of way. That's why he didn't want it to do the competition.
mm, mm, mm,
So like a
mm,
lot of
mm.
people were saying about that. I'm like, oh, LeBron should because his dunk when he goes down the court when he's dunking on you, like
Mhm.
it's crazy. It
It's
could
a
be the
problem.
simplest dunk, but that should look it was a
It's
problem.
power. He
And
has a
then
lot of
other people
power.
were saying that oh he should be in a dunk contest this year, the previous
Yeah.
year, or whatever, but he never wanted to do it because
Yeah.
he felt like if he lost that, then he would like feel some type of that means his dunk meant nothing to him. So he just
Hmm.
didn't enter the dunk contest at all.
Right.
Chevy said the dunk contest was more entertaining in the 90s. Do we all agree with that?
Yes, I could agree with that.
You're
Yeah.
not rocking. You're not rocking with Little Mac.
Yeah.
Mac
Nah.
McClung?
Nah.
Yeah,
Mac McClung?
you're rocking with Mac McClung. No.
That guy? No, no, no. I'm not rocking with that. Nah, nah. He's more of an exhibitionist. Oh, if I'm not misusing that word, to me, he comes across like clowns and trampolines, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. It don't do it for me. Even though I'm amazed with his athleticism on a certain level, of course, because of his height, but the way he makes it look too easy. I'll be honest with you. Really, it's like a video game to a point where I can't even appreciate it no more. It's
Can I give
weird.
some honorable mentions?
Go ahead.
Yeah, of course.
Stoudemire Smith, Darryl Dawkins.
Okay. Yeah. Dawkins. Yeah, Dawkins from the '80s time. Well, '70s,
Talking about
'80s,
Damon Sotomayor, right? From the
'70s, '80s.
Trailblazers?
No, Stoudemire Smith.
Stoudemire Smith. Now he's that 6'8". He used to play for Seattle. Am I right or wrong?
Cougar and all them. You gotta pull up
He
the
played
tapes. Stoudemire
Stoudemire
Smith.
Smith.
You got me, bro.
You got me
I
on
got
that one.
you.
You
Yeah.
got,
Got
you got
me
the
on that.
Stoudemire Swift. That's WIFT.
Oh, I know. Stromile Swift. Yeah,
Stoudemire.
Swift.
you were
know him.
1,000%. That's all that. Hey, that was all he could do, but but he could
About
dunk.
it.
He was nasty with the dunks.
Harold Miner.
Yeah,
Yo, that was
Yeah,
my
Baby
guy.
Jordan.
Big-
Mhm.
Baby
Baby
Jordan.
Jordan.
The
He's the
nickname,
one
the
that
man
he's the one that
yo, yo, yo,
that brought
yo,
that
yo.
in between the dunk.
Yes. Yes.
He put that in style.
No, no, hold on. Was that not J.R. Ryder that brought that?
Both of
J.R.
them,
Ryder
both of
did do
them,
that.
both of them kind of both of them
Yeah.
kind of yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they both did that same joint.
The sad thing with Harold Miner, and his name should be in the conversation because he was really like about what, 6'4", 6'5",
Mhm.
and he has small hands. The sad thing, he's the one guy who a nickname crippled. His nickname crippled him. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't slap that Baby Jordan crap on him, who knows? Who knows? The pressure.
Yeah,
That was a hard pressure to lift.
that's why I didn't really care for them doing that with Ant-Man. I was like,
I
let the
didn't
young
like
man
that.
do his thing. Don't put that
Yeah,
pressure on him.
yeah, I didn't like that, man. That wasn't right.
Yeah,
That was too
yeah,
much, man. Too
yeah.
much.
So
Baby
like this,
Jordan.
so like the cover of the show, we saw we have a mystery of NBA chess boxing. So I thought it'd be cool for us to name our NBA best with chess. So if we could talk about the premier pieces on a chessboard,
Mhm.
East and West, who would they be? We don't have to name pawns, but who would they be? Who'd be your rook? Who'd be your bishop? Who'd be your knight? Who'd be your king and your queen out of the NBA East and West Coast?
The current NBA or
Current
all-time?
NBA.
Okay,
Current
current.
NBA. Who'd be your king on the East Coast? Who'd be your king on the West? Queen, your queen piece, your bishop, your rook, your knight. You know,
Okay.
Right.
Okay. On the West, I would
thinking
say the
man, thinking
king.
man's game here.
Yeah, on the West, I'm gonna say the king would be OKC. I would say the bishop is definitely San Antonio.
Oh, you naming teams? I thought I was hoping for players.
Oh, players. Oh, I thought you was doing
Yeah.
teams. My bad. Okay. Players. All right, cool. Players. On the West, who would be the king?
Chevy said
You made it
LeBron is
tough on
king.
Absolutely. I agree.
That's the nickname.
How did I
I
know that was
agree.
going to come
I
up?
agree.
I know it.
I agree.
Low hanging fruit ass.
Yeah, I thought Simba was going to say it
Look
first.
at Don.
Chevy got
Look
it
at
in.
Don. Don shaking his head like, no.
Oh, he put the hoodie
But go ahead.
Well,
Anybody
Don, I
could
see
jump
Don
in,
shaking
man.
his head. What you saying, Don? What you saying,
Oh,
Don?
I got actually I got my king is Joker.
Okay.
Mm,
Um
wise choice.
I got Kevin Durant is my bishop.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go with Steph, man. It's my queen there, man.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay, that's not bad. Who you got for the night?
I think for the night, I think I'm gonna go with my man Wimby, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty fair.
Nice. Anybody else wanna dare to enter a thinking man's game?
I'll give it a whirl. I think Jokic is kind of hard to beat at king, so I think I'll put him at king. I think the one thing I would switch that Don said, I think I would put Wimby as more of a rook. I see him more as a rook. I will probably put. This is interesting. I think at queen I put Luca.
Interesting. Interesting.
At bishop, KD is nice at bishop.
Yeah, I agree. That's what came to mind as soon as I thought about this. I was like,
yeah,
oh,
like perfect.
or automatic, exactly.
At night, I'll go Anthony Edwards. I'll go Ant-Man at night.
Okay.
And at pawn, I need somebody basic. Hey, I didn't say LeBron. So let's put Bronny at pawn. Why not?
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. Well, hey, that's a high rank for him, G. Like, I mean, I wouldn't have put him on the board at all.
But so,
Damn,
sometimes you got to
hating,
sacrifice the
bro.
pawns.
Y'all hating.
You know what I'm saying?
That's wild. That's true chess playing, though.
The East will be tough, man. I think
He's gonna be tough.
Yeah. Somebody want to take a whirl? Hey, Tomcat, take a whirl at the East Coast. Premier chess pieces, man.
All right. Put the pieces up there. All right, so I'm gonna go. My knight is gonna be Giannis. My rook is gonna be Damon. What's the kid from Cleveland? Guard.
Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
Mitchell. Okay.
Yeah, Mitchell.
Okay. I thought you would say Bishop for him.
King is gonna have to be my boy from the Knicks, the guard. You got to put him there. And then what's the cat from Detroit? That's gonna be the Bishop.
Okay, Cunningham.
Yeah.
Cunningham. Okay.
That was my guy right there.
Okay, dope. You got a East Coast lineup for me, Don?
I think for a night, actually for King in the East, I'm gonna go with Giannis. I think for a Bishop, I'm going with Cade Cunningham, my guy right there.
Mm-hmm.
I think for I want to say for a night, I like Tom Pick with Donovan Mitchell. I think I might go for the pawn. I'm going with I gotta stay in New York, man. I gotta go with my man Brunson, man.
Okay.
Simba, you taking a stab at it, or we ready to move on? What you think?
You got LeBron, and LeBron.
And LeBron.
Sound like a law office.
If you don't take a stab, I'll take a stab.
Yeah. Yeah, we can move on.
Okay.
I'll take a stab real quick. I'm just gonna do the West Coast. West Coast, I have King SGA, Queen Joker, Bishop Ant-Man, Knight Durant, Rook Wemby, Pawn Ja Morant.
Oh, you gave this a lot of thought. Bro. Go ahead and do the East, man. I know you got the East locked and loaded. Go ahead, man.
I don't. I just did this one. We can move on.
You ran them off, bro. Like, yes, sir. It's tough. It's definitely a thinking man's exercise.
The reason
for sure.
got Ja Morant as a pawn, though, is the way I'm using the pawn is like like Av said, porn can be a little sacrificed. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
this is what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So
Depending on the politics of the board, for sure.
yeah, he's an enigma, the gift and the curse, the gift and the
The
curse.
gift and the curse.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. So speaking of gifts and curses, let's put on what might be a gift. Um, Simba, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, everybody, I used to love it. I used to play with my kids all the time. The college hoops basketball game, and it hasn't been around for a while, but now they're saying that it's back. Hopefully, this video doesn't take too long to load up, and we could do our thizzle with it. Come on. All right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, darling.
Works my beard. As you all know, EA just announced a college basketball game is in the works for the near future. And while the majority of the community was plotting on their downfall, 2K was making moves. According to the official 2K Twitter, the campus has been quiet for way too long. What that actually means, though, we don't really know. What we do know is, according to reports, EA may have an exclusive license for a simulation college basketball game. However, an official statement from 2K confirms, as the undisputed home of basketball and gaming, they have a strong history with college hoops and are exploring new ways to bring athletes and schools to life. So whether it's for 2K26 and beyond, 2K looks to be cooking up something big. Either way, I think this means we're getting the best basketball games in the next 2 to 3 years. But y'all let me know in the comments, which game are you most excited for? Because
Simba, our college correspondent, talk to us, bro.
Um, First of all, I think that it's a great thing that they're doing. But also, I have a little concern about it, since in the video they made a great point, because EA had the license to make the college basketball game. Now 2K is trying to take over to make an NCAA game to put into the in the future upcoming 2Ks. So that might be a problem, because it's just about licensing. I don't think 2K will ever like try to buy the license from EA to produce that game. I think a lot of people. I think a lot of people. I think both companies going to sue each other for it, in my opinion,
Mhm.
wise, because of the licensing. Because originally EA used to make college basketball games, college football games. That was EA's thing. You understand? So it's a lot of controversy when it comes to that. But I'm really excited for it. So with that being said, because I cover college, I give you guys college like updates and hoops and all that stuff. So I'm really excited if that do come out. I'm really excited to see what's it about. But I have a couple questions to ask y'all guys and anybody else who's watching the show. um who do you think will be on the cover of the game, the NCAA game, when it comes out next year? So I have three sections. It's divided into three sections: the regular edition, superstar edition, and legend edition. So I want y'all to let me know, it could be anybody. Who do you think will be on the regular edition, like cover athlete?
Hmm.
You said on the
Um,
regular edition?
Yeah, the regular
Yeah.
edition, like the cheapest
Golly.
edition. Let me break it down right before y'all answer, because in 2K you have the regular edition, you have the superstar edition, and the legend edition. The legend edition will have, for example, like Kobe Bryant. The superstar edition might have like Carmelo Anthony, and the regular edition might have like Angel Reese, like what they did this year for 2K. So I'm asking y'all for the
For
NCAA that's coming out next year with 2K, who do you think is going to be on those covers?
I think on the Legend edition, it could be anybody from like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to like Grant Hill to like you know what I'm saying. There's so many You could pick maybe Jordan in his North Carolina, get up. You know what I'm saying? Because he hit that clutch shot to win the championship. Um, so my guess, all right, you want one player though. So I'll say Kareem on the Legends edition. I'm taking a gamble. I'll go with
Mm.
All
Kareem
right.
because they were the winningest, like championship winningest team was UCLA, basically with Kareem on board. So
Hmm.
you know,
Caitlin Clark,
Caitlin Clark on what? What edition, Tom? What are we talking about? Regular, superstar, or legend?
regular.
Regular.
Hey,
Caitlin
hey, you could
Clark.
probably put her in superstar.
mm,
Hey, whichever one
Now,
you put on, it's gonna spell out.
yeah, what it goes out.
It's gonna spell
I
out.
hear you.
Hey
I hear
Don,
you.
I'd like to see one of those really really great kind of legendary, you know, kind of super teams get some shine. So not just one athlete, but
Mhm.
just put UNLV the running Rebs in there. Put
Word.
the
Fab
Fab
Five.
Five on the cover.
Yeah.
Put
I
that
like the
great Duke
Fab
team
Five.
with Leitner and Grant Hill and all the
Grand
rest. You know
Hill.
what I mean?
Hmm.
I like to
Yeah,
see Fab Five in there.
Yeah,
that would
I
be
like.
that
They
would be
they
an
should do
awesome
it as
cover. That would
teams.
be an
I agree
awesome
with
cover.
with Vic on that, man. They should do it as
I mean, I
teams.
mean, I mean, if you think about it, with the Fab Five, I mean, I was a big Running Rebel fan. I was a Plastic Man, Stacey Orman, and all of them cats. Man, I mean, like them dudes. But I think with that Fab Five, that was just they revolutionized, us playing basketball, man. The way we played, man. I think them dudes, they was just different. Webb and all of them dudes was different. And to me, Ray Jackson was unsung on that team, man, and he never got
For
the shine he
sure,
deserved.
Yeah.
for sure. Agreed, agreed, agreed.
Yeah, Ray
I
Jackson
would
All
say
right.
to me
though.
was a beast, man.
I would
Who
say
was
though.
a beast?
Which one?
Don, who you said was a beast on that squad?
Ray
Ray
Jackson,
Jackson.
I know. Ray Jackson.
Oh, oh, no sweat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he was a problem.
Yeah, he was unsung on that team. Everybody talked about Jimmy King and Jalen Rose and Webb and all of them and Dewan Howard,
Yeah,
but that dude was a major piece to that team.
he was. He was just a quiet, he was a guy that did everything else kind of baller. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you look
He,
at them dudes' high school statistics, he averaged over 25 a game. He just let them dudes do their thing in college.
yeah, which was a bad decision for his stock. That's
Right,
crazy.
right,
That was not the way to go.
right.
Yeah.
No way,
So
man.
y'all,
No way do you average
so
25 in
y'all
high
think
school and have great physical tools like he did and then just settle to just be a role player. Not smart,
Right. Exactly.
honestly.
Yeah. That's why you got dads like Tom saying, shoot the ball.
Yep.
Goddamn right. Goddamn
Yep.
right.
Shoot the ball, son. What you doing? Take that
Yep.
shot. Don't pass that ball.
Yep. Yep.
It's your
Big
time.
facts. It's your time to shine. You
I
got to
wanted
take
to
it.
say. I think if they do put a female one of the women's players, they should. I wouldn't mind seeing Crooks on there. Audie Crooks. She seems to be gaining more popularity. I don't know if y'all are familiar with her.
I'm not.
you lost me on that one.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll get some clips maybe for the next show so you could see her.
I don't know.
Big power player. You've probably seen her on social media.
What team she plays for?
Fantastic. I don't even know. I know of her game though. She's big. She's kind of like a who could I compare her to? Shakish, Zionish.
She plays center.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I
Wide
do
body
know.
in the paint. I'll get some clips. You can check her out for next time.
Oh, she's played for a thing, Iowa State.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, I just looked her up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look, man, your boy is back in the news, man,
Uh,
in trouble again, man.
I don't want to talk about this dude, man.
This time, Don Lemon is calling him out for being down with MAGA Minaj and the rest of them, man.
Oh
Man,
God, yo, I've lost track of
This
this
dude
guy.
is
I
a
don't even,
clown.
yo, I haven't
Is he
heard
coming?
anything from this
He's a
guy.
clown.
I lost track of this guy. I haven't even heard this. Okay, I lost track of him
He's a
actually. I didn't
clown.
even know he was off his show.
So he
Yeah,
cozying
yeah,
up.
he's been a
He's
clown.
cozying up to Republican talking heads in
Uh
the
huh.
same way that your Nicki Minaj and your Candace Owens would do.
Yeah, I want to call my cousin's cousin, man, and tell this guy something because that's his peoples from back in the day. They know each other very
Hey,
well from
look,
ball
Stephen A
days,
is a
and
clown.
he is a clown. He's been a clown. I've
He's a
never debated
clown.
that. Y'all just jock, you guys just tie me in with him, but I'm not like his fan or nothing.
Nah, this the one time I ain't gonna put you with him, look, because he's a
Thank
clown.
you, because you know my
Yeah,
flaws.
that's definitely clown behavior.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bring
Yeah,
he's
back
been a
Shannon Sharp.
clown.
that's
Yeah,
definitely
He needs to stay to sports and stop the politics, man.
thank
They
you.
giving
I
him that.
agree.
Me and my brother were talking about this, man. You know what's sad though, man? I want to say this real
Mhm.
quick, man. He generates such popularity with everyone, right? And
Mm-hmm.
this new generation. But
Mm-hmm.
we all know sitting on this panel as a ethnic background, whatever you came from, they know how to throw that bag in your face at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
And when
mm,
they throw that bag in your face,
yeah.
it's all about how now they're gonna make you look like a puppet on the string.
Right.
So now
okay.
they pulling the strings with him, and he knows it, but he don't care because they gave him that bag.
Yeah.
So
Mm,
now he's gonna talk about how he talks about the women, black folk,
Yep.
this lady that just got shot. And I'm watching his podcast,
Oh
and I had to turn
man.
it off because I'm
Yo,
like,
he jobbed on that. He jobbed on
dude,
that.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like,
Oh
dude,
man.
like
yeah,
you
that's why I put him up because he running his mouth and
like you
Oh
you
man.
you I understand. We all can sit here and say this dude not gonna, he's not gonna go to trial, or we don't really know. But don't get on national on a publication and say how this lady could have turned her car a certain way. To me, the man meant to shoot her. Because if you didn't meant to
Yeah.
shoot her, you could have shot her tires out.
Yeah.
There's no
He didn't.
explanation for it. I don't see
right,
no
Honestly,
explanation for it.
you're
Yeah,
keeping it a
right.
buck. Keeping it a buck. Let's just keep it a buck. Honestly. Okay, cool. The vehicle rubbed his body. Just rubbed him. Then move aside and be happy you didn't get hit because you're an idiot for even being that close to the front of the car, idiot. You know what I'm saying? And then you double tapped her? Like really? You double tapped her?
And
Like
and
come on,
Don,
man.
let me say something
Come
with
on,
you.
man.
The thing what you just mentioned, right? Me and my boy was talking about the whole situation of what happened in Minneapolis with the shooting. My boy said the same exact thing. That agent should shot the tires instead of shooting her. So I definitely agree with you
Man,
on that part. Great
and I'm
point.
gonna say this much. I'm gonna say this much. That's if he was gonna shoot anything. He really shouldn't have shot nothing because all the chick did was drive her vehicle forward. Obviously, she's trying to get away from you, obviously, right? But what else did she do? She just drove her vehicle forward. I mean, hey, look,
And the crazy
hey,
part
look.
is,
Hmm.
and look, the crazy part is like that whole thing happened, right? She
Yeah,
let an like an ICE agent like cross the street, like let him go, like signal a hand through the windshield, so the ICE
yeah,
agent could cross the street, and then she made that turn.
yeah. Oh man, you see, that's even worse. Now I'm gonna jump in real, real bad. Now I'm going in a time machine real quick. We remember the name Andre Bell. Do we not remember? I remember Andre Bell. Now, if we had cameras back then, I wonder if this is how it would have looked. Because the officers were trying to say that Andre Bell tried to hit them with his car when he was pulling off. But we never had camera work like they do these days. It probably looked just like this, man. I'm just gonna throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? God bless the ones that move on, Andre Bell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For those out there who are too young for that, Google it up. Word.
Yeah, man.
But
Just
but
wanted, just
Stephen A.
wanted.
Smith, hey, he's a chump for that, yo. Like he's a
Yeah,
chump. He's been a chump for a long time now. For a
yeah.
long time now.
Lot of NBA cats calling him a company man. So
Yeah.
we'll take
And
that
after
for
he
what it's
got that
worth.
bag, after he signed with that bag with ESPN, when he re-signed his contract, that's
Hmm.
where he acted up.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Let's get
Yeah.
into some nitty gritty hoops talk right here. Here we go.
Hmm.
What's the worst moment for a franchise since the 2000s?
Damn, that's a good
For each
question.
individual. Oh, for each franchise, you mean?
Yeah, like what do y'all consider? What would y'all consider out of all? I don't know if you guys can see this. If someone can see it, somebody can help me out and read it out. But what would y'all think would be the worst franchise move or franchise period for an NBA franchise since the 2000s?
Okay,
When I saw
move.
this, I thought this was really interesting.
Now you saying move a moment? I'm sorry, because I'm.
Like period. Like well, like a franchise dropped the ball. They did some real shady stuff, like what happened with the Clippers and Sterling, right?
Okay, okay.
The Lakers had the Shaq and Kobe fallout. Malice at the Palace in Detroit. I mean,
Right, because
Indiana, right?
Malice, yeah, Malice at the Palace came to mind. I just wanted to see if it was an
Yeah,
offense move we talking or something, or just in general the team's worst moment. Period.
yeah. They say
So
for
I would say
OKC,
Malice at the
it's
Palace.
losing KD in free agency.
Mm,
Um,
mm, mm.
they calling them they call them the Portland Jailblazers. I don't know if y'all
I'm
remember
trying to
that
think.
scandal.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying
Yeah,
to think about that team there. Who got locked up on that team?
word. The after Clyde era.
Are you talking about
What?
the Trailblazers?
Uh huh.
Yeah, the
Yeah, what?
Jailblazers.
I don't even
Man,
remember.
that was Zebo was there,
Mm-hmm.
Rashid was there.
Mm-hmm.
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 Ryder,
Um,
Okay.
trying to remember who else.
Ryder
Dame
wasn't Ryder there.
Stoudemire. Was it Mighty? Yeah, Mighty Mouse was there. Um,
What
Okay.
about J.R. Ryder? He wasn't there
I think he was. I
because he
think
was
he
a
was
Blazer
there.
for a little while. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
Right.
mean,
Yeah, he was on the Blazers. Right.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, this is pre-legalization. You know what I'm saying? I think they just had a lot of DUIs and a lot of, you know what I'm saying, marijuana um related incidents. You know what I mean?
Marijuana.
Yeah.
They wanted to be a real trailblazer. Blaze up.
They're saying Dallas's worst franchise moment was when they traded Luca just recently.
That's one of yeah. That's one
I
of them.
agree.
Probably.
I agree.
Probably.
Definitely.
Probably. I would disagree
Malice.
with the OKC one. I would say the OKC one
Mm-hmm.
is when they were up 3-1. What wasn't it? They were up 3-1
No,
and
that
then
was Golden State. That was Golden State.
no, when OKC was up 3-1 against Golden State and Golden State came back
Well,
and beat. And
hey man, the
then
same thing I could say
and
about Golden
KD,
State when they're up
yeah, and
3-1
KD and
against
Russ
Cleveland.
choked every damn game. And then KD left the next year to go play with the team that whooped his ass.
Oh yeah, he could never live that one down. I'm sorry. Like Jordan said about Pippen, you know that's always gonna come up. But
I'm gonna go with Philly in the Kawhi shot, but they ain't never been the same since then.
That was
Mm.
a shot.
mm, mm, okay,
For the Bucks, was it trading Ray Allen?
Since
most likely,
2000,
2000.
probably,
for the Bucks.
They
probably.
about to have one now if they can't figure out what to do with Giannis.
For real.
Word.
I'm gonna say Indiana with the Malice and the Palace because they could have won the championship that year. I seen Reggie Miller cry on
Mm.
an interview, and I believe his story. I believe it. They could have won.
I think the Nets would be that Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett trade.
Yeah.
I think since then that team ain't been right, bro. They haven't been able to get right since then.
I would say
I'm not even
the Chicago Bulls, the Rose ACL tear.
definitely.
That was pretty bad. That was a whole championship like contending team, and unfortunately he tore his ACL that year.
Yeah, it's
That's
interesting
the
that we're
same year,
going
if
through
I'm not
this.
mistaken.
It's interesting that we're
If I'm
going
not
through this
mistaken, is that
because go ahead, finish your thoughts, Simba.
yeah, sorry. Is it that same? If correct me if I'm wrong, fellas, right? But is it that the same year that he won MVP and he tore his ACL or the year before that?
You talking about Rose?
Yeah, Rose.
Come on,
That was
Rose.
after. That was after.
No, that was after he
That
won
was
his
after.
MVP, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
So it
after.
happened 2012. He won his MVP 2011.
I
Hey,
was
man.
informed that he won that MVP in a nick of time, boy.
Yeah.
I can't read what it says for New York for the Knicks. What does it say?
So we stuck with
Settling-
Said we
Yeah.
stuck with Stoudemire too long.
Yep.
Oh wow. He's
I
not
don't
gonna
think
like
it's
that.
I think it's the trade for Melo. Honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need that one.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys if there was another New York one or maybe another Chicago one that comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
I just got the New York one. I think he came over in the middle of the season when he should came at the end of the season. But I knew it was money wise for the lockout thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What do y'all think of this? Have y'all been looking at the ESPN and all the rest of it? And they did that big expose with Max Hellerman and Rich Paul talking about the Jordan era. Did y'all check that out?
No.
Nah,
I
that's
missed it.
it.
Good thing I have it right here. We gonna get into it.
All right.
This will probably be the last thing I'll show y'all before we get into our 75. All right, here we go. Because he's making some points, but he's LeBron's boy, so you got to take that with a grain of salt. So we'll see. Check it out. Yeah, because it's interesting. They sat down. They made some interesting points.
And Jordan had two really, really, really great partners. One in Nike, of many, but these are two I chose. And the other one in Gatorade.
Okay.
Now, from a marketing perspective, they told two of the greatest stories. Nike, Air. I believe I can fly. If you put these shoes on, they had people jumping off garages.
Rich, I had a pair of Jordans, like the Jordan 3s. You never saw someone with less hops than especially me at 13 or whatever, getting this high off the ground with my tongue out of my mouth.
Did you feel like you can fly?
Yes.
Great.
Yes, I did.
From a Gatorade perspective, it was the fuel to win. And it was Gatorade that created the lullaby, like Mike, if I could be like Mike. Exactly, right?
Had the whole world trying to be like Mike.
So what's the importance in those two things? Not only is it the product of hydration, the product of footwear, etc., it's also the media spin that they to really push these campaigns. They're pushing it. And at a time where we didn't have social media, people didn't have computers in their house in abundance, there wasn't much. You had sports, and he was at the forefront of it, right? Then you have the NBA. Like All Eyes on Me, All Eyes on Mike. It was clear. It was him, and it was everybody else.
Yeah.
There was no ifs, ands, or buts about that, right? That's the other thing. This is one that it's a little
what
touchy.
timing crack epidemic? What does that mean?
Yes, because the timing, not just the crack epidemic, but also hip hop. When you think about the first influencers were guys like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. What shoes did he wear?
This is getting back to what you said, and you used me as an example because I was sitting in front of you. You said it's not that Michael Jordan did this, it's that the influencer who had the BMW or whatever, you said, like Max with the fly girl and the BMW. So you're saying
what
that
I was saying was the hustler was the influencer in the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood.
Especially in the black community.
In the neighborhood, the crack epidemic wound up concentrating wealth in a few people who could floss in front of the neighborhood.
Because these people had basically not even careers or high-paying jobs. They just had hustles. So now when you bring forth the crack epidemic, it created a revenue stream amongst a group of consumers that, number one, would have never had that dollar to spend, and they damn sure wouldn't have had it to spend excessively.
Wow, are they right? Is Rich Paul right?
I mean,
Don, what's your thoughts, Don?
I don't even know what to say because lately I've been hearing so much stuff. People getting on, trying to discredit Mike for a lot, man.
I just thought it was an interesting conversation to have because he brought up some points about the culture of the time, and I can remember when the City Wings first came out, it wasn't nothing but the hustlers that could afford them. That was it. I couldn't afford no pair of City Wings when they first came out. Made me think a little bit.
We all know. With the culture with Mike. Honestly, I think even this new era, right? How many people buy Michael Jordans now still compared to LeBron? When you look at the statistics, like let's just look at the geographic of it. How many people actually buy LeBrons like that? Simba, you got a pair
of LeBrons?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
How many you got?
One.
All right. Yeah. So it's and it's no knock against LeBron. I'm not, but I think advertisement wise, he just, to me, he don't have that charisma that Mike had, man. I just couldn't, and I didn't buy a lot of Michael Jordans, even though I was a fan of his. I didn't buy a lot of his sneakers, whether they were too expensive or whatever the case may be. I didn't like a lot of them, to be honest with you. I didn't like a lot of the styles that he had, but he had that it factor. He just had that it factor. To me, that was just it, But I seen some points that Rich Paul made, to the defense of LeBron, his team or whatever. But I think Mike is just Mike. Like I said, even these new kids, they'll go buy some Michael Jordans quicker than they'll go buy LeBron James sneakers. And I've seen it. It's just the actual fact. I've observed, going to the store with my son, to go get sneakers, and he's 18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And this is his era, his time and space. And I've seen how the kids go in there and they're quick to pull up and pick up some Michael Jordans quicker than they go get some LeBron James. Whether it's the style, the feel.
Here's the thing with that, Don. Right? I agree with everything what you're saying, right? I'm not going against it. But the only reason why a lot of people buy Jordan over LeBron is because it's just for styling when they go out. They don't really play ball with them, right? Those are considered as ball kicks, quote unquote. But it's like nowadays people don't use them to play basketball in. They'll buy LeBron. When you're talking about like ball kicks, when you're going out to play ball and stuff like that, you're not gonna wear one of your expensive Jordans to go play ball and ruin them. Nah, you're gonna get like a LeBron, KD's, or whatever shoes you could get, Kyrie's, you could get to play ball in them. So like in different aspects, I agree with what you're saying 100% completely. But the other side of the factor is that I think that LeBrons are more looked into as in like, I'm going to go use them and play ball in them, not to style, not to profile when you have a nice outfit. I think Jordan focused more on that and just like, when you have fresh clothes on with the fresh pair of kicks, it goes with it, just to style out, to profile. But when it comes to LeBron, in the other aspect, nobody will go in the store and get a pair of LeBrons with new clothes and style them with it, unless you really could. But I would use LeBron just to play ball. And
no, I definitely agree with you with that. Like I said, you can. You're not gonna put on a pair of jeans and be like, yo, look at these LeBrons I got on. Now we're not saying that.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? We just not gonna say that. But you're right. With the Jordan,
you know what?
Jordan had that style.
I think it's more a case of, first, I didn't watch the whole thing, so I don't know to what extent Rich Paul was saying it to like denigrate Jordan and like kind of raise up LeBron. But from that clip, I don't think he said anything to to either way. You know what I'm saying? It's more a statement of fact. And honestly, Jordans, I think it was just a perfect storm. You got a guy that's incredibly marketable. You know what I'm saying? He had a flashy game that was effective. You know what I'm saying? And it, people as just in the athletic sense, people he was adored. He was appreciated. But then I don't think there was up to that point. I don't think there's ever been a marketing campaign that as powerful. You know what I'm saying? And as catchy. You know what I mean? Up to that point. You know what I mean? Like we had Magic and Bird and Kevin McHale and Isaiah spitting bars about Converse. What was it, the Attack or whatever they were? You know what I mean? But Jordan had, Nike obviously, Gatorade obviously, had McDonald's commercials. Yeah, it was.
Like you said, it was some pros and cons behind it because, again, the cons behind it was in our era, you buy Jordans. He had his negative outlook because I think kids was getting robbed for Michael Jordan.
Yeah, kids were getting shot.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
just B100. You ain't never heard now to LeBron defense. I ain't never heard nobody getting robbed for no LeBron James. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Hey. Shout out to Jew Man on 3rd Avenue in the Bronx. The urban legend was Jew Man would sell you a pair of Jordans, and before you reach the subway, he sent his goons after you to,
wow,
put them things on you and get his product back.
Wow,
and sell it again.
Remind me of getting a pair of Gazelles in the early 80s.
Yeah.
Wow, you're going way back.
Yeah, man. Everybody was like, "Yo, don't go to 3rd Ave, man. You ain't gonna make it home."
You got. Don't forget the sheepskin now.
Yeah, all that.
Jacket. Yeah. For sure.
All those I don't mean to put hot dampening on, but those are good old days, though.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. We love them times. We love them times.
Yeah,
we love what was happening to people, bro.
Some Playboys or some Bally's.
Ooh, Bally's. Yeah.
I got my Bally's on.
Fire reference.
Yes, sir.
Word.
Fire reference. Bally's and cardigan sweaters. Let's not do that. All right. Showing our age too much, man. Hey, Tom told me somebody else got a new pair of shoes out.
Oh, he got the orthopedic ones.
That's fire.
He got the orthopedic ones. Do I got the shot pump on it too?
Yes, sir. All of it, man.
Street clothes.
Yes, sir.
Nah, is that his real name or was that for the Simmons kid?
No, that's for him. Street clothes. That was him. Charles Barkley called him.
That's a Charles Barkley. He gave it to him. What they give it for Jersey for the Nets?
Who are you talking? Ben Simmons?
Simmons, yeah. I thought he was street clothes first.
Nope. Davis is.
Okay.
I remember that one. I remember that one real well because it entertained me so much. I was laughing because Barkley dropped it so unassuming, like what I mean. It was like, yo, Davis is out again. He was like, who, street clothes? And it was like, whoa, come on, Chuck, don't do that. Street clothes.
Jeez, Barkley just honest to a fault, man.
I like that though. That was funny.
Hey man, I'm glad a lot of dudes get they little endorsements up nowadays, man, because this is what they was doing not too long ago. This is what players was setting up for themselves to endorse themselves.
The headband.
What is that?
Yeah, I remember that, bro.
That looks like
I don't.
What is that?
What the hell is that?
He want to forget
what
about
are those?
Even he want to forget about it.
Yeah, man, that looked like this.
Yeah, for real.
Oh God, yeah.
That ain't go nowhere fast, man. That ain't go no.
Look.
I'd rather have a pair of sneakers with kangaroos.
Nah, man.
But look how many other people was getting behind it, though. Everybody was sporting it.
Yeah.
Hey Tom, why that didn't last, man? Why
What, the
that didn't have
headband?
no legs?
The headband?
Yeah, the underwear band.
Bad marketing.
You think?
What year was no, seriously, what year was this?
I don't even.
That's early 2000s.
Yeah, early 2000s. Yep.
Yo, real quick. Close your eyes and just catch this vision real quick. Him rocking that with the 50 Cent wife beater. That
Yeah,
G
yeah,
Unit
yeah.
wife beater. I don't know what to
Yeah.
call that.
Look like
And, and,
handyman.
and, a,
Handyman.
and a spinning pendant on a
Word,
chain.
word.
I blame. It's all Allen Iverson's fault.
Damn.
I blame AI for all of it. New
He's the
product on the
answer on this
market.
one.
New product on the market. Check it out, y'all. Last one.
Right here, the house arrest 12s, built-in monitor for everybody stepping out on papers. Check it. Burnt orange leather, black suede mudguard. You already see the vibe. But look at the collar. That's the monitor. Strap snaps right over your ankle. No extra box on the side of your leg. Came ready for the street.
The house arrest Jordans. What y'all think?
Brooklyn,
Y'all,
man, fresh out, got something special.
y'all
This right here, the
confident?
house arrest 12s, built-in monitor for everybody stepping out on papers. Check it. Burnt orange leather, black suede mudguard. You already see the vibe. But look at the collar. That's the monitor. Strap snaps right over your ankle. No extra box on the side of your leg. Came ready for the street.
Yo, you gotta be kidding me.
Man.
Yo,
House arrest
where do
Jordans.
people come up with this?
Yo, Jordan will be so pissed off to see that, yo. Real talk.
So
That's
color
AI
edition,
because that's AI because they spell Brooklyn Detention Center with like 4 R's.
Golly, golly,
That's the
God
same
forgive
dude that
him.
be that's the same dude that be walking around with the new shoes with the fish in them and liquor suit. Liquor suit.
Right. You seen
Liquor
it before,
jacket.
Tom. Yep.
Liquor jacket.
The house arrest Jordans. What in
I
the
like it.
world?
I like it because he's color coordinated.
Right.
yeah,
That's wild business, man.
So it's color edition.
Wild business, man. Wild business. All right, y'all. Let's talk about this league, man. Let's get out of Hoop Streets and talk about this league real quick. So NBA actions and transactions. According to y'all, man, what was the best games of the week?
What do y'all think?
Unfortunately,
What were
I
the
was
most
so tied up.
watchable
I didn't get to
NBA
watch any.
games?
I know I heard of games, but I didn't get to watch any yet.
They had like an almost 300-point game last night or 2 nights ago. 150. I know the Hornets dropped 150 last night, and then the Timberwolves and somebody else was like 140 something, 130 something.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're saying that ever since Luca went to the Lakers, all the NBA viewpoints are up.
Putting on a
Knicks are
show.
successful. LA is successful. The NBA getting more views.
That's always been like a conversation, though. They always said that the two main basketball cities is New York and LA. That's what they always say.
yeah,
So
those are big time
anytime those
markets.
teams are doing well or have something attractive for the fans to watch, maybe some great player, like when Carmelo came through, Knicks was up because he's a great player playing on one of the two best basketball towns in the whole of the NBA. So, LA is exciting for. I'm not saying they're going to be considered the winningest team of the season by far, but they're exciting. They're playing exciting ball. So, that attracts viewership too. And the Knicks doing so damn well, and they're exciting. So, yeah, league is up.
Very different language from last year.
Yeah, definitely. Because they were saying the viewership was down. The 3 pointers was killing the league. They were running a lot of that talk. So,
That's that
you
Tom
know,
Thibodeau effect from last year. Now you got Mike Brown. Mike Brown, he's a whole different coach, different standard. He's actually playing guys off the bench.
Yep, we needed that.
He's different.
I knew they were gonna give him the axe eventually over that too. We needed that.
Don't tell me that I never credited at the Knicks, guys. Just saying.
No. I mean, facts are facts, bro. I mean, they're doing.
Look at
you know.
He's trying not to laugh, bro. Like he knows.
I mean, at this point, I mean, look, hey, look, the Knicks was doing their thing with this guy overrunning the first five, and they're doing their thing now that they got a guy that's running the bench as well. So I mean, it's just gonna be better in the long run. Gonna be less injuries, less possibilities of Brunson getting hurt really bad, like he did a couple playoffs ago. So I mean, to me, it's a vast improvement. But yeah, Knicks, New York, LA, that's always been the talk, always.
Those are the big market teams, man. Those two cities are big market. So they're always going to be the talk regardless.
I mean, back in the 80s, it was like lightning striking twice when you had LA and Boston, because Boston Boston at the time was the winningest team in the history of the NBA at that point in time. You know what I'm saying? But the Lakers being one of the main basketball towns of the country, it was a big deal that they had these all-star players ready to, be the arch nemesis of Boston. But, it still would have been better if it was the Knicks versus the Lakers with a credible team, It just would have been still better. It just more media versus Boston. And it's just, New York is the heart of basketball, man, no matter what anybody want to say. Like hip-hop.
All right, man, let's do some NBA truths real quick. Let me throw this clip on, and y'all tell me if these truths are true or not.
About some NBA hard truths. Starting with Clay, let's be honest, we haven't seen him since Game 6. I mean, I know we're all surprised he hasn't showed up to a Mavericks home game like this. Ja Morant. Ja's talent is top 5. Some would say top 2, not 2. But his judgment turned his prime years into a recovery mission. A rocket can't take off if it keeps playing with matches. No notes. Jason Tatum. Tatum's skill says superstar, but his mentality still swings between Kobe and Middleton depending on the night. A crown don't fit if you keep adjusting. The Jason Tatum disrespect needs to stop. The mentality is in him. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. What people don't understand is sometimes confidence is quiet. You understand it with Kawhi, you understand it with Shea, but if he ain't looking at you like this or screaming in your face, he just doesn't have the mentality. That ain't what his win column says. Anthony Edwards. Ant isn't next up. He is the face of the league, but the only thing holding him back is pretending he still has something to prove. Stop knocking. Your name's been on the door. Bullshit. There's nothing that he's done better than Jason Tatum. And if he don't want it, great. Next. LeBron James. Bron's still elite at 40, but the league stopped fearing him the day teams realized he can't dominate both ends anymore. Even legends lose the echo of their footsteps. Stop dominating both sides. What was that, like 10 years ago? And Bron's not still elite at 40. He's elite for 40. Understand the difference. Zion Williamson. Zion's dominance scares absolutely nobody, but his availability scares his own franchise even more. A monster ain't a monster if he only comes out twice a month. You had me at ain't a monster. Trae Young. Trae's numbers look legendary until you realize most of them don't translate to winning. Stats without stakes are just noise without sound. Trae, there's still time to apologize to Patrick Beverley. I will help you draft a letter because I was on your side until now. The Hawks are 15-11 without Trae and 2-9 with him. Kawhi Leonard. Joel Embiid. Embiid is the best Okay, no. Devin Booker. Book is an elite talent, but every time he gets close to the top, someone else steals the storyline. Being great ain't enough when the room is full of giants. I think it's finally time we admit Devin Booker's just in the wrong room. We can have Trae, Ja, LaMelo, and Donovan Mitchell escort him to the right one. Paul George. PG has superstar skill but role player reliability. Elite when the lights are dim, shaky when they're the brightest. A spotlight don't lie, it just exposes the shadows. If we're talking about podcast P, I totally agree, and maybe he should fire his lighting guy. Like, share, and follow for part 2, and tell me all your disagreements in the comments. If you were having a conversation with these players and they disagreed with you, which one would you tell to...
Any lies told?
This guy is he's I don't know, like Jason Tatum's secret lover or something. That's wild.
Yeah. Thank you.
Glaze
Right.
on
Thank you, Ab. I can't say it
It's
no better.
delayed,
Thank
bro.
you.
Glaze.
Thank you.
I was about to throw him
Thank
a
you.
napkin to the screen to make sure that his face is up.
Jesus.
Yo, Av. Yo, Av.
Oh,
Just because a
I was
guy
about to say, I'm
trained
like,
with
yo, hold
someone,
this.
just because a guy trained with someone does not mean you compare him to that person all the time, man. He's not a Kobe. Like, I don't know
mm.
why.
Like
It's because
Jason
he
Tatum
trained with him.
is a great player.
He is. But he's not
He's
a
a great
Kobe.
player.
He's
He's
not a
not a
Kobe.
top five player in
There's
the
no
league.
between nothing.
I don't think
He's
he's a
great,
top
but
five in
yeah,
the league.
yeah, nah. I like him, but man, stop tying him to Kobe just because he's a Kobe fan that trained with Kobe. Stop it.
Yeah.
They're not in the same class, yo. One
Hey,
guy has a
Don.
dislocated finger and he goes to his trainer in the middle of the game, and instead of going to the locker room, he says, "Jam it back in." The other guy is goes out on a stretcher for just getting bumped. Like, come on, man, stop it. I don't know about no damn
Hey,
Muhammad
Don. Any
brutality.
lies told in that particular clip?
I got no comments for clowns like that, man. I put them in the Stephen A bracket. No, like
I wanted us to tear it up. That's why I played it. Tom, what's your thoughts, man?
as my man Russell used to say on Fat Albert, no class.
No
He's
class, no
he's
class.
very entertaining. He got his little 15 seconds of fame.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which is cool. I ain't got no problem with that, you know. But hey, look, that whole comparison with this guy and Kobe, I'm like a little tired of it, man.
Mm.
Come on, man, stop it. And I didn't even live that era like that, but I still got more love for Kobe than to compare him to this guy. And this guy's a good player, but let's be real. Come on, man, stop it.
Hey, you know what I don't like? I don't like how Donovan Mitchell is put into the class of like uh LaMelo and Trey.
Not
And
right.
Ja, right?
That's Ja. He's not in that
Not
class.
right.
Nowhere
That's
He's
not
in
near
the
right.
that.
class. I got him with like Ant-Man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That level.
Yeah.
Above
Yeah.
even Devin Booker, you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
No,
Donovan
but
I
Mitchell.
agree with you.
one thing like
So you're saying
mentioned,
he's the Eastern Conference Ant-Man, basically.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
his
I
own
would say
way.
he's better. I feel like he's better offensively than Ant, but he's not as good defensively. They're comparable.
Hmm.
They're comparable. We're talking about
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
two of the top tier like shooting guards.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Hey,
definitely. I see the light in what you're saying. Definitely.
hey, Simba, flash the message. Somebody's out there.
just to let you guys know, whoever wants to come in and talk about what we're talking about, please sign in, come through, support us, have a conversation with us. We like to hear your opinions on your side and what you think about what we're talking about. So if anybody else that's watching, wherever you are, on phone, laptop, computer, desktop, whatever, please, 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 the link is going to be on the show. Please sign in and give us your thoughts.
You were going to say something just now. Floor is yours,
Yeah.
bro.
One thing he said that I kind of looked forward to was the whole Devin Booker thing. When Devin Booker had like KD and all them join him, it took away the shine of him because everybody was like focused on KD and stuff like that, and how he was the main guy on that team ever since he came back. But now, since when KD left, went to Houston, look at Devin Booker again, having his shine. Even though they're not the best team in the NBA, but he's still like holding his own before recruiting KD and Chris Paul and all that, Bradley Beal and all them. So I kind of agree with what he's saying on that part about the whole Devin Booker situation.
But you know what? I don't think it's Devin Booker. I think it's Dylan Brooks, bro, on the low. I think Dylan Brooks is having an incredible year. And
No,
like he
I'm
gets
talking.
the
I'm
hate.
talking about before even Devin Booker even got like those type of plays when he was doing it by himself.
Mhm.
When he was Devin Booker, he was averaging like 20, 26, 25 points a game.
Yeah.
He was doing his thing, even though he wasn't like he didn't have a great team and great like players around him. But I just
Mm-hmm.
feel like when they got KD, Bradley Beal, they focused on KD and Bradley Beal more than Devin Booker those years, and that's why he took kind of way to it took away the spotlight from Devin Booker from what he was producing prior to when they got those players, and now those players are gone from that team. Devin Booker is the same Devin Booker that how me and you and everybody else saw when he was doing it before in Phoenix when he had nobody.
Well, he didn't have nobody.
Not nobody, but I'm talking about that.
I'm
you know
saying,
what I mean?
he went to the team he went to the finals with had Chris Paul, had Mikal Bridges, had Cam Johnson. He had a squad. You know what I mean? He was obviously the most effective offensive player, but they were a good team. They just screwed it up.
It just screwed it up. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's just like now even like look when Devin Booker, like when they played against LA, Devin Booker smoked LA. I was like, I looked at his stats sheet. I'm like, yo, this is the Devin Booker that I know when he had the players, but he was doing everything for himself. You know, before they shined the spotlight on KD and Bradley Beal and all those other cats that joined him. You know.
Would you put Devin Booker if you had to make a list of the best shooting guards in the NBA? Where would you put Devin Booker? Would you put him? I think it's probably Ant-Man #1 in my opinion. But where would you put him in that class, in that category?
Current.
Yeah.
Current.
What top 5? We're talking about top 5 or just all time?
Just shooting guard. No, just shooting guards in the league right now.
Yeah, I would put Devin Booker up there for sure. But not against like you said. Like I have to agree with what you said though. I still think that Ant-Man is like the #1. I wouldn't put Booker over there because Ant-Man, you know, he does little everything. Booker does everything also, but he's not like Ant-Man. He plays a total different like style. But I would still put Ant-Man on number top. I would agree with you on that part.
Okay.
Bucket wise, I put him up there because any given night he can explode.
100%. Yes.
We'll turn on the news and he got 51 and better.
Yeah. See, and now if you're talking about that, like bucket getters, yeah, I would put Devin Booker up there for sure. But if you're talking about like the whole span of like guards, like shooting guards, then nah, I would put Ant-Man up there, you know?
Yeah. Interesting. That's interesting.
Hey, Av, man, talk to us about these trades and these trades and transactions, man.
Well, we all know the big one. We all know the big one. The man that New York loves to hate. Trae Young is no longer a member of the Atlanta Hawks. He is currently a Wizard. He is currently a Wizard. And insane trade. Really, the Hawks kind of gave him away. And the return being, I forgot who the other guy was. But
Cody Kispert, something like that. His name is.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's Kispert. He's a good shooter. But McCollum being the bigger piece. Kind of a cheap return for, you know what I'm saying, an all-star caliber NBA player, you know.
Yeah, isn't McCollum rubbing Ben Gay on himself at this point? I mean, like, he's Ben Gay right now, man. He's rubbing Benji's Bam on himself and his sore knees and whatnot. He's about up out of here. Like, I don't see the big thing with this trade in favor of the Hawks at all. I don't see it.
Do you think it's more a case of the Hawks just wanting to get rid of Trae and moving forward?
I think so.
Get that and salary cap.
Yeah.
Salary cap.
That could be it too, yeah.
$95 million left on his contract for 2 years. That's a lot.
Yep.
That is a lot.
It's a lot of bread. I wish he would have went to Minnesota, though.
That's what we were talking about before the show. And that's exactly what a couple of us said, that he should have went to Minnesota.
Perfect. I think that would have been a perfect fit complementary to Ant-Man and Randall and Gobert. I think that would have just been he definitely would have made Gobert look like a 20-point scorer because he would have gave him them oops. So I think that would have been a perfect fit for Trae, man.
It would have been perfect.
Trey's good with the screens.
You know what, though, Don? It would have been perfect. But your godson and them, I think they're happy that didn't happen.
I mean, he's just a liability on offense. I mean, defense. That's about it for Trae Young. He's just a liability because of his height wise. But I think it would have been a perfect match then going to Washington. I don't know what the hell he's
hell
going
yeah.
to do in Washington, but maybe he can go see Donald Trump.
Maybe,
Hey, let me ask you.
maybe
Go
they
ahead.
get smart. And maybe they get smart. He buy his contract out of something and work his way somewhere else before the trade deadline.
I hope so.
Possibility.
That was going to
Yeah.
be somewhat my question. Is there any team in the league that y'all think Ja could go to, hold his own nuts, get a stiff upper lip, and play well for the team in a mature way? Is there any team in the league that he could have went to that would fit his what he does? You know, that kind of scoring point guard.
Yeah.
What
Let me ask you a question.
what team would help him mold him in that direction? What y'all think?
Let me ask y'all, right? Like before you guys answer, before we all answer this question, but with this record that's in the NBA right now, does anybody still feel like they want him or they need him?
Trae Young?
No,
John Morant.
John Morant.
Ja.
Right now, I think John Morant is stuck in a dark hole right now, man. I feel for the young man, and then I don't because he bought a lot on himself.
You brought it on yourself.
I mean, he just. I mean, his.
Word.
I take like me and my brother said, like, you know, I take a lot as a young man that you do what you do, but you got a daughter, my man, and then your pops acts like he's 17 too, so that doesn't help. I mean, like you're sitting here dressed like Puff Daddy at courtside, like you just ain't got the baby oil and all that, man. But like, my man, like you doing too much. He can't go to Miami because Pat Riley not gonna deal with that. He got that old school mentality. He can't. I mean, he come here to Brooklyn. He gonna be on the corner on Flatbush. So I just can't see this dude. I don't know where he can go. He go to Utah. He can't get in trouble.
Yep.
Like this. Now, realistically, the only place he can go it'd be Milwaukee because Giannis can pull swings to get him because nobody else want him.
Right.
Nobody else want to take a chance. But if Giannis say I want him, Giannis will get him in there.
Right. And I think Milwaukee would be a good place. They're boring out there, so another place they might be able to go to and stay out of trouble. What's this we got?
He got to go somewhere.
Now, y'all go ahead.
Disciplinary coach. He got to go somewhere where there's a disciplinary coach. I mean, like I said, Spoelstra is a disciplinary coach, and he can't go there.
Yeah.
He can't go there. Doc Rivers, like you said, Giannis, if Giannis won him, Giannis going to get him.
But can the Doc...
I can't see. Honestly, I feel bad for the dude because I don't know where he can go.
Yeah, I mean, can the Doc tame him, though? You know?
It's not Doc.
I don't even think it's Doc, it's Giannis.
It's Giannis.
It's Giannis.
To get him in there.
If Giannis
no,
him
get
like,
them in there.
Come
get
here,
them in there is one thing. But what
do.
I'm saying is, I don't think there's any coach in the league that's going to be able to discipline this dude. Get him focused, get him staying out of trouble. I don't think this is not the 80s no more. You know what I mean?
I think Giannis should take that. Sorry to cut you up. I think Giannis should take that all on his own for the whole season, for the rest of the season.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Think so?
Absolutely.
I think he'd be in the room next to him. Just to make sure nothing happened, man.
I think Doc will welcome that. I think Doc would probably personally talk to Giannis and be like, yo, take on him, man. Take him under your wing. Slap him around a little bit. Let him know what we doing here, and we trying to win. That's it. Bottom line.
That be echoes of Stephon Marbury and
Isaiah?
No, when he was at Minnesota.
Garnett or
him and Garnett. That's what that would remind me of.
Well, to me, his only problem. Oh, you mean like that? I mean,
if that hypothetical happened and they could actually be productive, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, Steph's only problem in Minnesota was driving on slick roads during the winter storm.
I tell you what, though, I mean, it's an odd choice to go, but it's a long chance. But to be honest with you, I think he could go to the Lakers, and the reason why I say that is because I don't think he will pull all that crap with LeBron right now. I don't think
I saw somebody. I saw a little NBA thing with him involved with the Lakers. I did see that.
I saw that
I
too.
did see that. Yeah, I don't know if that was like
Yeah, I had put that
Clutch
up in
Points or
I had put that
Sporting
up.
News. I don't know where that was. Somewhere that people
Yeah,
floating that around.
I had put that up in the team chat. They had
okay.
They had
Okay.
Ja going to the Lakers. They had the Lakers getting
Right.
Herb Jones, and the starting five would have been Luka, Ja in the backcourt, Herb Jones, and LeBron at the forwards, and what's the name playing center, which I don't think would be a bad deal at all.
Mm.
But like I said, I think he will listen to LeBron because of the experience.
And Redick.
Oh no, I think he'll listen to JJ Redick.
Think so? You might be right.
Yeah.
Well, you think he would be willing to sit back and play a role? He would have to be a role player because Luka's gonna have the ball.
I think at this point right now, that young man, what is he? 27?
25 or something like that?
Yeah.
26, 27. I think at this point, I think he got to look in the mirror and say, yo, whoever takes me, man, I got to go there and be a mild citizen right now because the next time I'm going to be out the league, man.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And I think that is nice. It's nice, man. He get there, different market.
Yeah.
Everything like that. And then what those opportunities he could get that somebody will give him. It'd be great. That Milwaukee. I like that Milwaukee.
Yeah,
But
to
your question, right?
Just on a time warp hypothetical, could you guys had imagined John Morant being coached by Bobby Knight?
Oh hell no!
Nah. Bobby Knight got a chair for that kid. Bobby Knight got a hard chair for him.
That would have been a pre-J Carlissimo Spreewell type of thing.
Oh yeah.
Or even Larry Brown.
They scrapping for sure. You right, Don. You right.
Tom, I don't think he could have played for Larry Brown.
Hey, Av, man, talk to us about Schroeder, man. Do you think Luka baited him into that?
I think he made a statement that hurt Schroeder's feelings, and he reacted. I don't know if necessarily baited him. They were being chippy during the game, going at each other.
Luka sounded like he was talking cash shit though.
Hey,
what was the situation again, guys? Break it down for the audience.
I don't even know what was that about.
So they were being, chippy or whatever during the game, but apparently after the game, in the tunnel, they were still yapping or whatever, and Luka kept saying you should have signed that contract, which is referencing when Schroeder was a free agent, I think like 2 years ago or whatever, and he could have signed and made like 30 mil, signed back with the team he was on and made like 30 mil, but instead he bet on himself, opted out, and he ended up signing for like whatever the minimum amount was. He ended up getting signed for the minimum amount, so he lost like mad money. You know what I'm saying? Like tens of millions, apparently. So dude said that. Luka said that, and he took offense, and apparently he slapped Luka in the tunnel.
Oh,
did he really slap him?
As rightful as he should. Stay out my pockets. I know I fucked up.
You really slapped him?
Yeah, he said. The rumors that he slapped him. The NBA has worded it as that he attempted to hit him or strike him or something. Like
strike.
And what anybody say? Luka defend himself, or what was the?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is, bro. He probably hit him, and then people jumped in, whatever. But more than likely, I think that's probably what happened. But he got suspended for what, 4 or 5 games? Luke, I said Luka. How many? 4
games. 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you got suspended. Wow.
Yeah.
Stay out my pockets. Stay out my pockets. Stay out my pockets.
They hit him in his pockets too. They hit him in his pockets too for about 200 large or something like that.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
Mama.
Yeah.
Luka get the last.
They say, hey, Don. They say, hey, we supposed to be in Europe. Don't mess with the money.
Like
We
my
supposed
man, what my
we
man Red.
opening up Europe in March of this year. Don't mess with the money, man. What you doing?
My man Red said on Friday, man, I told you I coming around here messing with these folks.
You want some of this?
No. Get in the car.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We could do Friday like it was a Broadway play or something, bro. Yes, sir. That's a cult classic. Cult classic. Hey, Simba, man. Your boy should get traded too, man, because his girlfriend put a head out on him, man.
Oh, we got rid of him.
Yeah, what? I heard about this.
We got rid of him.
She put a hit out on him. She coming for his head. Crazy work, man. Crazy NBA we living in, man. Crazy world. Crazy stuff.
And you know what the crazy part is? When he was in Dallas, he was decent in Dallas, and then we decided to get him. All things went downhill.
I thought he was gonna be a good player for the Lakers, man.
Huh?
I thought he was gonna be a good player for the Lakers.
At that time we were looking for a center because remember we had that little like problem finding a center like a big man after we got rid of AD. So like we were like so he was on the Lakers, but he never got playing time.
It's crazy.
But he played decently well in Dallas though. That's what I remember.
Baby mama tried to get rid of you. Wow, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Who put the hit out of who?
His girlfriend.
Christian Woods.
Baby mama.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What y'all think of this all-star voting, man? Is it par for the course? Is it is it skewed one way or the other? What's your thoughts?
I think it's about right. I think it's about right. The bigger markets are going to get a little bump. That's why you see Luka being on top and you see Jalen being second.
Oh, good, Jordan.
But
SGA Wemby.
No, that's Jalen Brown. Excuse me. Right?
I like seeing new faces.
No, that's Brunson. That's Brunson.
Brunson second. Okay.
Yep. Jalen Brown is sixth.
Okay.
Couple of new faces in there. A couple of new faces. All right.
Yeah.
Wow, Jalen Johnson made it. That's really good for him.
No, I like that kid, man.
Yeah.
He's getting a lot of votes. Yep.
Yeah, I like that kid, man. That's the reason why they traded Young for what the rumor is.
Michael Porter Jr.
Yo, is it? I just heard a rumor. Is he going to Golden State?
I heard that. I was just about to bring that up, Don. We thinking alike. What y'all think of that potentiality? Michael Porter Jr.
I think that's a perfect match. I think that's a perfect match for Golden State.
I have to say, bro, aside from Steph Curry, he might be the best shooter in the NBA. Real talk.
Who Golden State gonna lose?
They trained Kuminga.
I know they were trying to get rid of Draymond for the longest time, bro.
Yeah, it's Kuminga.
It's Kuminga. It's a three-way trade, but I don't know where Kuminga is going, but it's a three-way trade. But I think that's a good pickup for Golden State, man.
They saying Sacramento.
No, wait. Didn't Kuminga just re-sign with Golden State? They reconstructed his contract with Golden State?
It's too much of a rift with him and Steve Kerr. It's not working.
Yeah.
Oh, because he wanted a bigger bag and Golden State didn't give it to him. That's why. Okay.
It's not working. Him and Moody, I think, are both getting traded.
I have a question to y'all about this All-Star season. Is there anyone is there a dark horse that's really not represented here that y'all would put in this All-Star vote? If you had it your way, I know it's the fans voting, so they're going to vote in the most popular way that they can. And maybe this is an Av symbol question. Maybe even Luck and Don. Anybody could jump in on this one. But is there someone who's had like some unconventional skills? They just don't. They're not a bucket getter, but they're having an excellent. They're having an excellent season at the skill set that they have. Who would y'all put in that for the East and for the West? Somebody with an unconventional skill set.
I mean, my dark horse is my guy from Portland there, man.
That kid is nice.
Davy Abinja, whatever his name is. Yeah, sorry if I'm butchering that name.
Abdia, I believe it is. Denny. He might be on
I
there.
like the
He
kid,
should be
man.
on there.
I don't like.
Yeah, he's on there. He's on the west side.
I'm like,
Like, is
I
there a
don't like
top
where they got
defensive?
Cade Cunningham, though.
Like, is there a top defensive guy that y'all would put in as a, if y'all had it y'all way, he would get an automatic bid for All Star? Is there a top rebounder? Is there a top,
In the East, I'm kind of happy that OG Anunoby has actually got some votes. He's actually on that list. But I don't know if he might not have played enough games because he's off and on, been injured or whatever. But it's been proven, especially with that little losing streak that we had, that a big key to the Knicks' success is Josh Hart. I don't think he'll ever make an All-Star team of any sort ever in his career, but he's one of the best. He's an All-Star of a role player. You know what I mean? He's an All-Star.
Agreed.
He does a lot for the Knicks.
He's what I call that mechanic guy, man. They got all the tools to do everything, guard every position. I mean, the dude, he's the savior for the Knicks when Brunson is hurt.
Yep.
I mean, the dude. I think he's a valuable piece. He might be
And
one
he's
of
been
the most valuable pieces outside of
He's been
Brunson.
shooting good too. It's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I don't like where they got Cade Cunningham though. I think he should be over Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maxey's still riding from last year, man. He's scoring because Giannis ain't. I mean, because they ain't got nobody there, so that's the reason why he up there in the market in Detroit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, Cade should be number one, really.
I think so too. In my opinion, but I think the kid. I mean, he what he's doing for Detroit is phenomenal. I mean, the dude is leading them almost just about every category except for rebounds.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I give Giannis his props, but Giannis been out too. I mean, is this a popularity vote or is it just people that know?
They not voting. They got to vote in Detroit. They got to get out there and vote.
Well, I think Eminem better get his ass up off his table.
Something better happen. You know what I'm saying?
You better do something, man. I mean, looking at that list, guys, I mean, how many people on that list actually play defense, though?
Good question.
I mean, looking at that list, how many people actually plays D on here?
All right, we could go down the list. Giannis does.
I mean,
don't do that to him. Don't do that to him. Then he be the only one in the All-Star game playing D.
I mean, how many people can actually play D and lock you down on this list? It ain't too many.
Yeah. Kawhi Leonard used to be that dude.
No, I think he still is that dude.
Okay.
If he's healthy.
Yeah.
If he's healthy.
He still is that dude. I got Kawhi, I got Wemby, I got Ant-Man, I got Giannis, I got Cade Cunningham, I got Jaylen Brown. And that's about it.
You're not putting Jalen Johnson in there because he plays defense too.
And OG Anunoby and Scotty Barnes. That's about it.
That's a lot.
That's about it.
I mean, SGA plays defense.
Yes, SGA does play defense.
I'm trying to squeeze some more out, man.
It's something to think about, though. How many people play D?
Yeah, I think there was a decent number of players that play defense on the All-Star squad, though.
I mean, majority everybody's on this list is a 20-point scorer.
Yeah, definitely.
What's that going to look like? What's that going to look like when they break them all up to play a lot of the European players for this All Star game?
That's gonna be an interesting one.
They're just gonna have one European team, if I remember right.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how they're going to distribute that. I don't know. Simba, have you heard anything about that? How they going to actually work that all out for the All Star?
I have
Since
no idea.
Since they doing this new format.
I have no idea, but if it was up to me, my educated guess would be I think they would like before they play against European players. I think they would have like a mini draft and see who gets picked. They could go that way. They could go about it that way, but I'm not too sure about it.
So we talked about it on a show that we did. I think it was like they're gonna have 2 American teams or 1 world team or something to that effect.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna have the team. I'm just wondering how they're gonna pick them.
Yeah.
What's the logistics of that?
Yeah, I think they might do like a Team USA versus Team World app. I think I heard something about that.
Yeah.
But I'm not entirely too sure. Like, how are they gonna do it? Who are they gonna pick? So.
I mean, I don't want to be quote unquote anti-patriotic, but Team World gonna whoop that ass. I'm just saying. Jokic, Luka, Giannis, SGA. It looks kind of rough.
Too?
Wemby, I didn't even add Wemby. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, Team World gonna stomp. For real.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
See, I don't even understand how that's going to work for the NBA brand. Well, how they say the association's brand. Let the world kick our ass.
But I did hear something along the lines where like they're gonna have like a 3-on-3 tournament in the All-Star game instead of doing like East versus West or Team LeBron versus Team Giannis.
No, I think it was something like it was 4-on-4 teams. Like there were gonna be it was gonna be 3 teams and like 4-on-4, and some tournament setup.
They just getting worse and worse, man. The games are not competitive no more, man. I miss that competitiveness, man.
They just need to scrap it. You need to scrap it.
Yeah,
they need to do. They need to put it at the end of the year, like the NFL do the Pro Bowl now, or the Pro Bowl used to be at the end of the year. Put that shit at the end of the year, because you're killing us.
Yeah, like it's
the cup is more exciting now. That little cup.
Here's how the NBA's brand new All-Star game format works. There will be 3 teams of 8 players each, 2 American teams and 1 international team. If the regular All-Star vote doesn't produce the right number of players, Adam Silver will select additional players until the teams work out. But last year, the breakdown was pretty close. The 3 teams will then all play each other once in 12-minute games in a round-robin tournament. The games will be played straight through like a normal 12-minute NBA quarter. After that first round, the 2 teams with the best record will then move on to a final 12-minute championship game. So what do you think? Are you excited for this new format? Do you think the NBA can capture some of the same excitement as the NHL's 4 Nations Cup?
Absolutely not.
So we just gonna watch Open Gym, basically.
Yeah, this sucks, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No hanging on the rim, fellas. No hanging on the rim.
Yeah, for real. This sucks. This sucks real bad. I'm not watching it.
The 2 teams that won. You won on that court, and you won on that court. Okay, we winners play winners. You know what I mean? Type shit. Yeah, we just gonna watch high level for Open Gym ball. It's crazy.
I miss how it used to be, man. Like when Mike and them played, it was like us playing on the court. We wanted to win that goddamn game in the park, especially when everybody watching you.
Absolutely.
Like you wanted to take that last shot or get that last rebound or block shot or something. Now it's just trash.
Bro, it's the money, man. The money got too big. These cats don't. It's like half of them would rather not even be playing. Why risk the injury? You know
like
what I mean?
Tom Cat said though, like in the NFL now, it went from playing to flag football, man. Like, come on, man. Like, trash.
Simba, do you think the All-Star world style format will be successful, or do you think it needs more work? What's your thoughts?
As majority of people already said, I think it's going to be ass. I think I miss the competitiveness. I miss the competitiveness. No, like real talk. Like, I agree with what Dom said. Like and everybody said it. I miss the competitive. Everybody's just like, think about it. The last couple of years when they had that Team LeBron versus Team Giannis or Steph, whatever the case is, if you got check the ball, you basically have an open lane. Like nobody's gonna play defense. I don't like watching the All-Star game because of that. There's no defense. Nobody's competing with everybody. Everybody's just having fun, just to play and stuff like that. It makes no sense. I think that's dumb.
Kobe turning over in his grave right now.
Yeah, I rather watch a celebrity basketball game to see who got skills.
Yeah, I agree.
They still have that?
Yeah,
I miss
they
that.
ain't even got it no more, Tomcat. They ain't even got it no more, man.
That's crazy.
As long as they put that kid from Portland in the dunk contest, I'm okay.
Yeah, you should see Barry Sanders and Deion Sanders in them playing, man.
That kid from Portland could jump off the roof.
Yeah, he got bounced.
And jump to another. He like the damn juggernaut in the Hulk. He could that boy. Jeez.
So he gonna challenge the dude from the G League that coming in one of the last 3 years.
That sounds so bad.
Yeah, for real.
Worse.
The dude from the G League got some competition now.
Yeah, return of the Mac.
Now,
right?
you know what the crazy part is? Like last year when he won the dunk contest, they signed him to a contract with the team and they released him within a week. I'm like, that's
Optics, my fella. Optics. It was a feel-good piece. Yeah, man.
They just need to go on ahead and just let them play one-on-one. Don't even play the All-Star game.
I agree. That I would like to see.
Would you guys like to see that one-on-one? Like if in the All-Star game, if they had a one-on-one tournament, would you guys find that more appealing and better?
Absolutely. I would. You know why, Simba? Years and years ago, there used to be a one-on-one tournament in the NBA All-Star Weekend. Years and years ago. Decades ago. Yeah, it was there. We wanted them to bring it back in the 80s, but they just won't bring it back.
Yeah.
You know what it is, Simba? What happens in those sort of situations, you will see your most favorite All-Star getting torn up by some dude off the bench. And then you're going to wonder, why this guy's not getting play?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's why they don't really do this sort of thing. I mean, just imagine, too, is some of the ball players today, they need a little more etiquette, though, for mainstream one-on-one game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these dudes cuss each other out like...
like a sailor. Like a sailor.
Word. Could you imagine that on, like, MSNBC? You know, you'd have to have a conversation with them like, y'all got to just play this game without cussing each other on national TV. But it would be interesting. I think it would be better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to get into our 75. We'll do that next week. And it's just about that time. Av, check us out, man.
All right, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in and watched us in the interwebs. Come join us again next week when we get into finishing the top 25 all time in the NBA. Word in the bonus, man. We out of here. Peace and love.
Indeed.
Peace.